Hey guys, Jake here at GD Honey Acres. Got myself a new mic that we're trying out. It's a cordless mic. It's a Movo WMX20 or something of that nature. We'll see how we like it. I've already found that transmitter B works really well at long distances. I might put a little footage of that in from when Mrs. Jake and I are messing around with it. But transmitter A cuts out at about 15-20 feet, so I'm going to be contacting the company on that. Good, I'm glad you can still hear me. If you can't hear me, like, holler it out, because I'm just going to keep walking this way and talk. Maple tree, oh maple tree, how are thee, maple tree? Wonder if the camera's picking me up. Who knows? We will find out in a minute. Can she still hear me? Wow, that works really well. So, what I'm going to do now is, you remember, if you've been watching this channel from the beginning, or you go back and watch the older videos of last fall when I worked over here, we tilled all this up and we used a little walk behind tiller for that and spread seed out. Well, I got a new toy for my skid steer, and let's go over there. I'll show you what it looks like. All right guys, so this right here is a Wolverine hydraulic tiller attachment for the skid steer. It's a whole lot of fun, and I already did. It's 6 foot wide, by the way. It's 6 foot wide. I already went ahead and did a couple passes with it a few weeks ago when I first got it. You know, when you first get something, you got to play with it. Well, two things I noticed right away is you got to make sure all your coupler hookups are tight. Mine were loose when I got them. Other than that, this thing is awesome. So, plan for today is to go ahead and hook up and do a little bit more tilling, so that way we can start getting to the point we're going to start spreading all our white and yellow sweet clover. I got a bunch of other flower seeds I'm going to do. Then we're going to get a big old mixture of more flowers and such like I did last fall to prepare for this year's spring. We're going to do the same thing. And I plan on doing a lot of marigolds too, because their bees are all over the marigolds right now that we have growing. It's one of the few resources around for them. So let's go and hook up. Let's get out there. Let's have some fun doing some tilling with the skid steer. All right, now that we're hooked up, let's go do some work. All right, now this entire area right here was going to be for wheat, because Mrs. Jake and I, we really want to get to the point where we're kind of homesteading and be a little more self-sufficient. So we're planning on trying to make our own wheat. Problem is, this grass overtook our wheat this past year. We didn't have very good luck with it. We just had small little patches of it come up. So we're hoping with this bigger tiller, so we could actually get deeper than the walk behind tiller, that we'll actually have a better chance of growing our wheat crop. So let's go ahead and get started on this. And there we go. Got my little patch for wheat all tilled up already. Let's see how deep we got here. So that's probably good 5-6 inches deep. I might make a couple more passes just to really thin it up, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of that over here too, because we're not only planting wheat here, but we're going to do a bunch of flowers and such too. And then all along my driveway on both sides, I'm going to till spots to plant sweet and yellow clover. And then same with at the end of my pasture on the other side of my fence where cows aren't going to be. I'm going to probably do the same thing there. So this Wolverine tiller, I think it's pretty awesome. I love it. It's going to make life a whole heck of a lot easier, especially for a guy that's blown his knee once and his shoulder twice. It's going to make life a lot easier. And the bees will be much happier next year once we get all these things planted. I mean, the wheat will be for the family and I, which I'm kind of excited to learn that whole process, and I'll bring you guys along for that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully the mic's working. I'll find out when I go back through and edit it. Like I said, it's a 6-foot Wolverine tiller for the skid steer. It does a great job. Once it gets to a point where it no longer wants to turn, it just kind of stalls the tiller out, but it doesn't kill anything, which is like it doesn't kill the skid steer itself. So then you just drive forward a little bit or lift it up, boom, good to go, keep going. Ran into some roots over that way, so that's what stopped me. That's from an old cedar tree I dug out. Didn't want that spreading. Those grow like weeds where we live. So yeah, hope you found some value in this video. If you're like me and tired of going behind a walk-behind tiller and you got yourself a skid steer or a small utility tractor, get yourself a tiller to attach to it. It makes life a whole heck of a lot easier. I searched Facebook for a long time and found this one brand new for, what was it, $1,500 I think, which everything else brand new was in the thousands. So I think this is a great buy. Wolverine, it's American made, so great quality obviously, and the company, I can call them up if I need to for any help. All right guys, hopefully you found value in this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hope you're doing well whenever you are, wherever you are. I'll pray for your family if you keep praying for mine. God bless, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.